Input. There's one. Input. There's one. Output. So maybe input. Maybe now. It should be good now. Yeah. There's one. Yeah. That's really strange. Because OBS was saying that it was still detecting. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. Thanks for letting me know, though. I'm still just wondering how that happened, because I've not changed my settings since last time, or the time before, whenever everything was working fine. But anyways, we'll just get back to this. Work on finishing it up. I actually think we'll finish this today. It only should take a couple of hours. And after I finish this, I'll probably play Anima on PlayStation, finish that up, and then do Hyperdimension. Oh yeah, it's from Spider Bytes, which is the Bounded by Flame producer or company. It's pretty good. It's a bit like Mass Effect Light. That's what a lot of people compare it to. The combat is not that bad, the story's alright, and they have a sequel that came out, I think, 2 years ago, and the sequel was actually kind of hyped. A lot of people say it was overhyped, actually. Any more dialogue? But yeah, this is why it's called Mass Effect Light, because you can have your romances with a couple of people, but you only have like 5 different dialogue times that you can go through with them. And if you don't have any new dialogue marker pop up, then you're just kind of sitting there like, yep, we're here. I got turned around. These obscure titles, well, it's a combination of buying bundles from like Humble Bundle, Bundle Stars, and those things, and looking around forums like Reddit and GameFAQs. Oh yeah, it's not heavily known, but it's not one of the most unknowns of the unknowns. I try to find things that aren't as known because it seems like a lot of bigger things just kind of are predictable now. So these usually have some pretty surprising story elements.
So, how's the job going? Did you find the gas line and the valve?
Yes, the site's been destroyed. They might try to start digging again, but it'll take them months to clear all that away.
Perfect. I have to admit I didn't expect you to be so efficient. Seems Judy was right. Thanks for joining the fight. We have to get together with other members of the Resistance in the agricultural zone. Apparently some of them have some...
Alright, I'll go.
I'm actually pretty sure that whenever I found out about this game was whenever I was looking into Bound by Flame, which I only found out about because of Dark Souls. Because I really like Dark Souls and heard about Bound by Flame being kind of like it. So then I looked into the company that made it, and this is one of their releases. And at one point they released some bundle that had like their whole catalog. So I was like, okay.
Don't move. You're all under arrest.
Shit! Someone talked! Get out of here!
Or we're fighting. But the nail guns are very overpowered. And kind of your technomancy too. But my technomancy is only this strong because I've put almost all of my points into upgrading it. But the first chapter ends with you having to kill a Technomancer, and it's really hard. I only got through it because of using the nail gun. It actually came down to me just dodging in circles and shooting. And when they die, they explode and do a bunch of damage. So you kind of have to run away. It normally does 100 damage, but I have a upgrade, so my roll gives me damage reduction. So I only took a portion of it instead of the full thing.
Holy shit! The bastards! We almost bought it there. I can't thank you enough, Roy. Without your skills.
We were lucky. If there'd been more of them, I couldn't have done a thing.
It will. Listen.
Oh, that
this
reminds me that I
meeting
should
was a
loot them.
secret. That means one of us is a traitor.
And how do you figure on finding out who the bastard is?
It must lead to the Technomancer's HQ. Find them and we'll get some payback on the bastard who sold us out. But be careful.
Alright, I'll get in.
Thanks, Roy.
Alright, we have our next quest. And this is one of those things where each act brings you to a new town. So you stick with just one zone that you're walking all through for a while. Especially the first act. The first act takes forever. Farmer's
Can
back.
I do something for?
I got a few.
Oh no,
I got
he doesn't have anything new for us. Where are we? Straightforward. Headquarters, this way. Up the stairs. Oh, some ghouls. Are they friends? Yes, they are. Oh, these are the guys that we helped.
No.
Alright. I've actually not explored this zone pretty much at all. Up here. I'm getting so much miscellaneous stuff for crafting. I don't even craft because I already have pretty much the best gear that I can get. Can I sneak? Oh, that's not good. No, that's not what I want. Getting a crit, so that's good. Maybe we can finish him off and roll out. Yep. Roll out, roll out, roll out. Because we don't want to take all that damage from his explosion. Judy is kind of a not too awesome party member because she goes down really fast. But still, she's another person for them to attack. Make sure I don't get lost. Walking right over here. Okay, so we're just gonna pretty much explore straight ahead because we have to go to all these spots. Really, since I'm not spec'd for stealth, my stealth attack does not really do too terribly much. Oh, he's already here. No, that's not there. No, not that one. Yeah, targeting can be a pain sometimes too. Might die here because I'm getting hit by too much lightning. Alright, good. Interrupted him. That's not good, though. Okay, now let's get away from that and see if he can maybe take out a person or two of his. My main issue is that they can dodge with invulnerability frames, and you don't have anything that's equivalent. and they'll just keep dodging until they get a hit on you. I'm just not a fan of games that give the enemies so much more than you in terms of just basic skills like dodges. Alright, need my fluid. There we go. It's not good. I actually would have died if I didn't dodge there. Things sometimes get a bit close for comfort in this. And she took down no one, but that's kind of what I expect. Really, the most useful partners you have are in the tutorial, because you have 2 of them. No, that's not good. Yeah, you have a pretty cool skill. It's like their explosion. You get a bunch of fluid regen, so you can keep casting. And if your bar fills, you get to have the explosion.
Let's see. Looks like a list of names. The family of a certain Constancy. Shit, Jerry's virtue name. Seems they're being held on the site of a shadow line. Probably the one the Technomancer was talking about earlier. They were probably used to put pressure.
Alright, so we found the trader. We don't even have to go to the other desk. Or we do, to find more information. Alright, we'll just make a loop. Need to get away from him. Because he hurts. Go, go, go. This will take a minute. See if we get a stun off. Because if we get a stun off, then we can kill them a lot faster. But it's only like 30% or so. If I remember right. I've not looked at that skill in a while though. It was one of the earlier ones that I got. This is the right way, yes? Yes. And we'll be right where we need.
So the work just stopped like that.
A group of terrorists sabotaged the excavation. We hit them hard, but unfortunately it'll take a long time to repair the damage.
We get to listen in on the
I'm going to wait.
leader of this
You've got
district
everything
or
you wanted. It's time to show
country.
results.
The incident at the site won't stop us continuing our experiments at the Shadow Line. Things are moving along nicely.
I hope so for your sake. Or believe me, you'll spend the rest of your life in the source.
Yes?
Any words to say about this? Nope.
I wanted...
We'll just zoom out. Okay, had to make sure I was going the right way. If you get too close to the door for the zone change, that you can't actually zone change. You have to be like a step back from it. Here's all of our people that we helped out. Is this the right way? No, we need to go past the farmer, maybe. Yeah, go past the farmer. I still don't have this map memorized. I just want to go past. Little rocks can stop your step. Sometimes nothing can stop your steps too. Sometimes they don't. It just kind of happens. Oh, I didn't loot one of them.
So, any news?
Yeah, I got into the Technomancer's offices. They're threatening to torture them and kill him if he don't.
Jerry. So it's you. How could you do this? You've been with us since
Is he gonna kill him?
I trusted
Or
you.
can you stop and be like, nah man,
You
don't.
heard what Roy said. They've got my family, and they're gonna kill them. I had no choice.
There's always a choice. You risked everyone's life. You risked everything we've been fighting for months. Everything some of us have died for.
Marco, please. His family was in danger. Can't you take that into account?
I can understand, but I can't forgive him. We can't show mercy to traitors to the cause. Whatever their reasons. Otherwise, the entire resistance loses all its meaning.
Yep.
So long, Jerry.
The documents I found indicate where his family's being held. They're at a site of a shadow line that's being built. I heard the Dowser talking about it. At least it's the same place. He was talking about experiments the Technomancers are carrying out.
You mean they're experimenting on prisoners?
Yeah, I think so.
Those fucking monsters. This is sick. We gotta put a stop to this. Roy, can you go straight there?
Yeah, it's not far. I'll go right away.
Alright, so we have our new mission. Then after this we probably have a new dialogue for our party members.
Hey! Hey, please!
Just gotta kind of give away our position.
Please, get us out of here. They're doing terrible things. They use help us. We haven't done anything to deserve any of this. I was just in the militia.
Calm down. I'll get you out, all of you.
A technomancer, of course.
Those bastards. They're preying on the very people.
Let's get some backstory.
It was just after the demonstration. I thought things were okay. I didn't have any trouble when the leaders of militia were arrested. Then one morning, Source Security showed up at my place.
So, this is where most of the ones who got arrested in.
What'd they do to you?
I was lucky, in a way. They only put me out in the sun a few times so far. I thought they feed us strange things. Some people had mutant parts transplanted onto them. Most of those people died. They also made the women get pregnant by mutants. Please.
Any idea what's
How could I possibly know what those...
You may have heard.
Just the screams.
Okay, so I'm guessing that's where they're trying to find a way to make people more resistant to Mars conditions. Oh, we get to already take him out. And he's gonna do some nice damage to those two. And last one. It's nice whenever you can actually make a fight go like that. And then you run into the one where you have to do melee form, and he starts doing his dodges until he can hit you. Can I not search? This is probably just a, yeah, just a straightaway. Bit of nail gun ammo, just for if there's a time where we run out of fluid and still need to fight.
That. Their drilling worms are probably tied up.
Oh. Wow. We have a few more enemies over there. Oh. Yeah, it's pretty cool how it does the information too, because it's just kind of like, yep, this is how things are.
Ballistic. That could become dangerous.
See if I can get this overload off. Oh, it's not good. I need to kill the, this, I forgot what they're called. But they're actually pretty much the hardest enemy in the game. At least the big ones are. Alright, we interrupted him. Now let's just hide so he doesn't lightning us. I was some reason remembering that they need to have line of sight, but I guess they don't. Yeah, that's part of why I want to eventually get around to playing the Technomancer, which is like a, I think a prequel to this. It's either prequel or sequel. And I think it tells more about the actual, like, information of the ways things work. And this one's just about a rebellion and giving some basic information about how the hierarchy of the military is. Okay, so save again just in case. Wait, do I have? I do have points. That'll be nice to attack faster. So for lightning we have bonus damage, critical hit chance, plus 25. So we have 25 crit on that, 35 stun on that. So we have a better chance of stunning with this, but doing massive damage with this. Oh, it even has a new animation. I figured that would just speed up your little punch that you do. Need to give enough time for my overload to come up. I just want to kill the hound thing. Let me just finish him off so we can 2v1 this guy if he doesn't kill me on my back. It is bad whenever you forget about the explosion. Oh, here's the actual... Okay. The worm comes into play during this.
You have any idea how important the research you're interfering with is?
Research based on the horrible experiments carried out on Aurora's citizens.
I recognize you now. You were at the source when I was a child. Still so sure you're on the right side, huh? That you're always right? Still so full of yourself over your abilities, I guess. But I'll teach you. I'll show you your place.
Yeah, the guy you play as was one of the Technomancers. But then was like, yep, not really wanting to be on you guys' side anymore. So it opens up with you in the prison camp. This is not how I expected the worm to come into play during this. I run away, right? I can't actually have to fight this. It's... Wait. How do I don't understand. Okay, so it's better to fight up close. This corner is actually a pretty solid place. Oh no. Come on. Man, we just had a really rough start. And another rough start. You know, this actually might be a good time for weapon charge. I'm too close now. Please, just use your healing item. Why? Please? I don't really know how to fight this guy anyways, just because I mean, I can kind of get a... Oh, it's unfortunate. I mean, why bother even trying to do melee if he just keeps on doing that? Please, use your healing item. Please. What? I don't see how that one hit me. Please. Please, please, please. This actually seems like kind of a bad boss just because of how much of a delay that you have on attacks. Please. Oh, he's not dead. He's not dead. He's not dead. I thought that would kill him. I hope it would kill him. No. All right. Maybe this time. Oh. I'm gonna get hit by his left. That one shouldn't have really hit me. not happy that he comboed that. He's using that a lot more this time, which is pretty annoying because that is, in my opinion, his strongest move. I misclicked, so I might die now because of it. Please. Okay.
Just us now.
I'm out of healing potions now, so that's depressing. This is probably going to just be me using my one on him a whole bunch. Yep, she actually probably can kill him. Because I think she has high electric resistance. That was bad timing. That blink might actually be where I bought an upgrade that lets me have like a treasure radar. I think that might be it. Oh, I can... Nope, can't go back down. Climb back up, go to the prisoners, free them, and this quest will be done. Maybe. But I have the key. Why can I not? Do I have to talk to him and give him the key instead of opening the door myself?
Here, I finally have the...
Thank you. Thank you a million times. Wait. You're with the Resistance, right?
You could say that.
There was this guy who was part of it, too. He was a prisoner here. His name was Sam. Do you know him?
No. So I guess he's dead then?
He said all kinds of strange things. About a deal with Abundance and how they were going to attack Green Hope to help them.
What?
He spoke to someone called Marco. He said he succeeded. That Abundance agreed to help them. Sounds crazy, right? He must have been raving.
Marco? Working with Abundance?
Okay, so we have to stop Marco too.
Just like...
I know Sam. I mean, I knew him. Right.
Marco has some explaining to do.
Yes?
Any new dialogue for you?
I wonder...
Nope.
I wonder...
Where are we? Right by the mutants.
It's closed.
Oh, that's not the... Okay, over here's the way that I was supposed to go. I'm getting turned around. I keep taking the spot that's just one space too far. Farmer. Farmer. Rocks, please. I'm curious if we have to overthrow Marco for Judy to take over as #1.
So, did you...
Yeah, I found them and freed them.
After what we've just done, I'm not sure we need more information. We're going to be...
You want to leave soon, right? You wouldn't...
What?
One of the prisoners heard about your alliance.
Okay,
with
so
some
level up.
dying guy. The former member of the Resistance who was your liaison with the other guild.
Don't you see? It was the only way to weaken and disperse the Technomancers enough so Abundance is ready to support the government we'll be setting up. And with their help...
At the expense of Green Hope, which is all...
What does that matter now? Aurora doesn't need...
And you really believe Abundance's promises? Don't you think the only thing they're interested in is getting...
Maybe. But once we have the source, well, then we'll be stronger than ever. And Abundance won't be able to do a thing against us. Roy, you know...
I think this business is pretty shady, and I'm afraid without Abundance's help at the site, we probably won't...
I'm glad you see the stakes in all this. Like you said, we have to leave as soon as possible.
I have a few...
All right. Come back and see me when you're...
Later.
Yes?
Anything to say about that? Nope.
I wanted...
Do you have anything to say?
I wanted... There's something... Later.
No one ever really has much to say.
I've given a great deal of thought about what you said to me. I mean, I really like you. You're really nice. If you want to, I mean...
I think we're going for that one instead, so we'll just be like, no.
Listen, Mary, I like you, but... I was... What do you think?
I don't really know. They seem to have strange... He's so sure he's right. Knows the truth and everything.
I wanted to... Later.
Did I miss a... Yep, I missed a pickup over here in this corner. Maybe I should have saved. I'll save here, and if I am determined to fight Marco instead,
Ready to go?
I'll re-kill the worm.
Attack.
We can go.
Is one of your friends coming with us?
I'd like Judy to come.
Ah, Judy. Everyone's sweetheart. You're right.
We're finally leaving Greenhope, fleeing before Abundance gets here, after shedding light on the activities of the Technomancers and weakening them. Not only did we sabotage their excavation site, but we also discovered the inhuman experiments they were carrying out on the defiant citizens of Aurora. We've won enough here for now, and hope they'll fall, along with the dowser that's backing them, so they'll have to confront their madness. I even managed to get my hands on the serial killer who was stalking Shadowlair. It may seem almost trivial, but it's still good news. Particularly as things are far from rosy. Marco's debatable choice has lost Greenhope to us. But we have to go on to the next chapter and keep moving forward. So I'm going with Marco to the source, with the soldiers of the Resistance. Because the Tyrant will be well protected, and it's time we settled a few scores.
Kinda wish I would have made a save right before talking to anyone there.
There! Kill him! This is the source. You know this place. You gonna be our guide?
When I was a kid, I was confined to the Technomancer's buildings. I wasn't allowed on these floors.
Never mind. We'll find wisdom. Yesterday's hero will see that we weren't fooled, and that the citizens of Aurora won't let him get him.
They don't scare me.
You've been a good ally, despite my reservations.
Innocence was put to death in front of my eyes. He didn't deserve to end up like that. Wisdom and his thugs will pay, I swear it.
Oh, that's a lot of people. Not too terribly many though. Please, I just want to cast. Oh, he has an upgraded bubble. I should have bought more healing items. Or nail gun ammo. Something. Did he already go down? He's as weak as she is. So I think this is the final zone, so I kind of don't even need to loot other people. And since I think it's the final zone, I can just, craft, what do I want to craft? We'll get some ammo. And a few serums, just in case. How much do we have now? 12? Okay. 42? Alright, we have respectable amounts of stuff. Do you have anything? No, but you can't talk to your people. Okay. So maybe it was where, to be able to get her path, I had to have her with me for all of the Act 3 missions. And since I had someone else with me for a couple of them. What is this? Alright, come on, you two. Fight him. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I will still loot them because I think they're the most likely ones to have serum, which I can use for more medkits. Open. Open. Ooh. Alright, you two. Wait, how's he not dead? No, this is not good. I used to have the timing down pretty well for their lightning cast, but not anymore. So now we're starting to see a couple Technomancers that have the actual Technomancer robes instead of the ones that just look like normal guard outfits but better. Oh wow. 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 So much lightning. This might end up being a dodge until I get enough fluid for casts. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Please. This is very bad. I'll probably die here, actually. So much ammo for him. Yeah, I had to use like 22, I think, shots for that fight just now.
We're here, at the heart and soul.
Judy, I think just Mark.
Yeah, I get it. Everyone has a right to their little secrets. But, watch out. You know now.
Don't worry, I wasn't born.
So Marco might try to betray us. Oh, there's... Okay. He got here before us.
What the Why did you kill him?
Wisdom was my friend. He was the leader of Aurora. I couldn't let him be dragged in front of an angry mob. Let the people judge him. You were going to debase Aurora in the eyes of the other guilds if you humiliated its dowser. I couldn't allow that.
You've allowed a criminal to escape justice. A man that didn't budge while the Technomancers took power and massacred the militia.
I was sure you wouldn't understand what was at stake here, but I'm ready to answer for my actions.
You think being some kind of hero is gonna get you out of this? You deserve one thing, to die exactly the same way as your friend. Like a dog.
Are you sure you want to kill him? Won't it make him a martyr? This type of thing could be used by those who still support
I guess we have to kill Marco here then.
You know what he did, and what he stood by and let others do. All those people who died to quench their thirst for power. And you would spare him?
I know what he did, but it's not up to us to decide if he lives. Given his crimes, he has to appear in front of a judge, in front of the people.
Even if it's just putting off the inevitable, I thank you, Roy.
Justice means killing those who could have saved innocence. It would be the right thing to do. All right, if that's your wish, Roy. But there's no place for you in the Resistance. I doubt your commitment to our cause, and we can't have that.
Does he try to kill you now?
After your compromise with Abundance, I'm not sure I'd have wanted to stay anyway. Bye, Marco.
That was it? What? That was the final fight?
Resistance, right ideas, freedom for the people. I've committed sabotage, spied, even killed. For the sake of a man who, in the name of his ideas, didn't hesitate to betray his guild. But the end sometimes justifies the means. Thanks to our actions, the Technomancers are now under constant Resistance surveillance. Their dreams of power are at an end. this time. Marco even wanted to destroy the Order, but I managed to get him to understand it would be a mistake. Aurora needs them regardless. Mary once thought about joining them, but I convinced her to stay with me. Whatever the future holds, at least we'll meet it together. Tenacity has decided to hunt for the Resistance. He's looking for traitors. Anyone and everyone suspected of participating in all the horrible things. This will probably lead to a lot of cleansing. Judy hates the idea, but she can't stop the people from holding grudges, and stopping Marco's fanaticism is even harder. Aurora will have to set up a new government. My hope, of course, that it'll be more just, but I'm not dreaming. There will always be tyrants, ready to take over the guild, ready to dominate the people for their own ends. And to be honest, Marco fits the profile perfectly. As usual, Judy will keep debating to try to defend her dream, and she even asked me to help, but since I'm no longer welcome there, I'm thinking of leaving Shadowlair and going to another city where I'll be able to see how things turn out.
Maybe I should have
It's
killed
clearly
Marco.
not over yet.
I feel like I should have.
Abundance won't give up the struggle despite Marco's politicking. If he thought giving them Green Hope would be enough for them, even though we still have a war hero, he'll soon be sent to trial. If they let him off, I fear he'll just become the leading opponent of the new government. Anyway, for the moment, life goes on and Aurora can now dream of a better future. One that Innocence, who sacrificed himself for this dream, will never know. And so I write the final words of the War Log of Innocent Smith to give it a proper ending. Farewell, kid.
I'm not gonna lie, that was a little bit disappointing. It had that build up and then just... I think we can skip this though. Did it give me a different login screen since I beat it? But I think that's it for now. I'm going to just do something else for a little bit, and yeah, I'll be back on later. But until then, bye bye.